Thinking about leaving your soul sucking 9 to 5 job, one of the biggest struggles I see people, especially as women, face is the idea of having that safety net, that enticing perks and benefits, and listening to that head trash of what will people think if I leave. I totally get it, and I've been where you are. That's why I created a free guide to help you if you're thinking about putting in that notice. It's called Unlocking Your Exit Plan. Discover 5 things you need to do before leaving your 9 to 5. This guide is filled with worksheets and steps so you will have hand holding along the way. You can download your copy in the link in the show notes, and again, it's totally free. Now back to today's episode. Welcome back to another episode of the Hello Sis Dorsey podcast. I have Taylor on the show today. Hi, Taylor. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. Candace, how are you?
I'm doing awesome. So, can you tell everyone who you are and what you do?
Yeah, my name is Taylor Fischer. I help give people confidence and peace of mind that their sales page will perform well.
Awesome. I love where this is going. So, let's talk about the inspiration behind you starting your business. What was that like for you?
Well, it started originally because I wanted to make more money and work less hours than I was at my day job. And that's still true. And it's an amazing potential that we as entrepreneurs have. But then I realized that course creators have a hard time with writing their sales page. They like wonder what exactly they should write about, and they question, what sections of the sales page should go into detail to or how to order it. So when I really realized that there was a big need there, I decided to focus on helping course creators not second guess themselves when they're writing their sales page.
That's awesome. And I mean, that helps so much because me as being a course creator as well, that's like the part that I do not like the most. I can create, I can set up the back end part of it, I can design the graphics, I can make it pretty, but tell me what's put in there to convert it. I'm like, I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, well, great. Well, I'll teach you. We'll talk about it today.
Yeah, I'm so excited. Awesome. So, can you remember a time in your business or starting out where you had a hello moment? So, like, where you're like, yes, this is what I'm supposed to be doing.
Yes, it was. I wish I could tell you like the moment it happened. Um, it was more of a series. I was reading the book Start with Why by Simon Sinek, which I highly recommend. And I already knew about the struggle that course creators had with their sales pages, but there was a point where something in what he in his book really jumped out at me, and I was like, yes, this is why I do what I do. It's not about the fact that I help people structure and write sales pages. It's because I want them to have confidence. I want them to have peace of mind that their sales page will perform well. Lots of times a course creator thinks that launching their course and feeling stressed out is like hand in hand, but it does not have to be. When you launch your course, when you write your sales page, you can actually feel relaxed, not stressed. And that was kind of my hello moment when I'm like, this is what I do. This is why I'm here.
Oh, I love it. It's so awesome. I love it when people have that moment that of assurance that this is what they are meant to do, you know. And it sometimes it can take a while to get that. Like I'm like still struggling with this, so I'm like, keep pivoting and pivoting and pivoting. But I never really felt that hello moment yet. So that's why I always ask this question when I have guests come on, is like, when was that hello moment? Because I'm like, I'm still looking for
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. It's like, I feel like it's the deeper level. It's not just what you do, it's why you do it. That was my hello moment.
I love that. Awesome. So now we are going to get into the meat and potatoes. We're going to talk about how to know what to say in your sales page and emails when you launch your course. And I'm so excited about this. So, Taylor, I'm going to let you take it over.
Okay. So there are two main things. The first is the most helpful thing that you can do before you write, and that is talk to a few of your clients who previously joined your course. Ask them what they struggled with before they met you. Ask them how their life or business has changed since they bought your course, because they bought your course, say because they wanted to become fluent in Spanish or play piano by ear or whatever your course sells. When you talk to somebody who already bought your course, you can use their words as a reliable guide on what you need to say on your sales page. They'll tell you what they came to you for, what they needed to hear, and you can use that to put in your sales page and help someone who's considering your course decide that that's what they need. Always follow up with another question after you're given your, like, you ask a question and the answer, follow up, because follow up questions give you really deep answers, much deeper than the first, that are really helpful in knowing what to say in your sales page. So that's the first thing in knowing what to say, is just talk to your client. And then the second thing, the second aspect of knowing what to say in your sales page is what to specifically write about. So once you do your calls, make sure you record them, transcribe them with something like the free version of Otter, and look through their transcriptions. Look for these four things: what your clients had a hard time with before they joined your course, what they wanted to get out of your course, results you achieved for them, and any interesting details that pop out at you. So read through the transcripts of the calls you did and copy and paste those four areas into, just a Google Doc, and you'll use those to guide you on what to say. So instead of feeling lost and confused and jumping around all over the place, if you focus on those four areas, it can really help guide you.
This is really good because I really never thought to do it this way. This is really awesome.
Yeah, the best copywriters will always do it this way. They'll always recommend that you go to your clients who've already bought your course or joined your membership, because those are the people who are closest to the people that you're trying to reach. Instead of trying to come up with it, out of your own head, or you think you know your people really well, but maybe you don't. There's so many insights that you can learn from talking to people who already joined your course.
What if no one joins your course and you're just starting out? What do you recommend?
Great question. Great question. Because that obviously happens a lot. Anytime you have a first course, you don't have anybody that you can go back and talk to. In that case, try to find people that are your ideal client. Maybe there's a Facebook group. Like if you have a course on how to speak fluent Spanish, I guarantee you there are Facebook groups out there that are all about learning Spanish. Join those Facebook groups, look at the questions that people are asking, read the comments, really get to know your audience in that way. And then you can use the questions that they're asking, the things they're struggling with, the things that they say, they really want to be fluent so they can go and have a normal conversation without a strong accent in Spanish. Those kinds of things that people struggle with and the things that they want are what you're going to put in your sales page to show them that you really get them and you really understand them.
Now, do you suggest like maybe asking someone in the group if they can join like a validation call or something like that with you?
Yeah, like make sure you get permission from the group admin first, because sometimes certain Facebook groups, you're not allowed to do any sort of promotion or reach out like that. But several of them you are. And absolutely, if you think that there's someone there that would be good to talk to, reach out to them if you're allowed to, see if they can get on a call with you. Lots of times people are more than happy to help out, and especially if you say, "Hey, if you jump on a call with me, you'll get my course for free." That would be a really good motivator.
I'm definitely writing all this down.
You'll have to tell me how it turns out. And don't be afraid to give your course away for free in the first round, because the insights that you can gain from talking to people are invaluable and you'll make money on when you launch it.
This is amazing. I like it. Awesome. So, do you have any last minute advice for our listeners out there?
I think it's just to remind your listeners that they do not have to feel stressed out and second guess themselves the whole way through. Writing a sales page, writing your sales emails, you can feel relaxed, you can feel confident. Follow the steps I took in here. Contact me if you have questions. I'm more than happy to help you. I don't charge for every little piece of advice, so I'm here to help.
Awesome. And where can everyone find you?
You can find me at taylorfisherconsulting.com. Fisher is spelled with a C, Fischer. And then you can email me at taylor@taylorfisherconsulting.com.
Awesome. And we will definitely link those up in the show notes. Taylor, I want to thank you so much for coming on the show today and helping my listeners out.
Well, thank you for having me. I'm very happy to be here.